Tell us a little bit about the Vita sitting in front of you.
Well, Vita was something I think you can judge from the applause, and it's always tough at a press conference because you get a lot of industry people, but I think it went over incredibly well. People were excited about the form factor and the features, but I think people were blown away to hear that they'd get this incredible device for $249 in the Wi-Fi version, $299 in the 3G version, so I think that was really exciting news for people. And then to hear that it will be coming out this calendar year, I think was another great piece of news. So the good news is they're not just hearing about it and seeing it on the screen, they're out at the arcade right now playing all the great games that'll be available at launch.
Tell us how it pushes the handheld technology forward with the double-facing touchpad and screen and cameras and all that. Tell us about some of the specs.
I think, you know, the assumption was that there was always a sacrifice in portable gaming. The good news was that you could take it out of the house and take it with you anywhere you go. Bad news was it was a poor substitute for console experience. And I think we pushed things farther than they'd ever been before with the original PSP, but we really learned from that and said, okay, people want dual analog sticks. They're used to being able to use those two analog sticks in the console experience. They want that in the portable. Small size is nice, but they want the biggest screen they can get their hands on, so a 5-inch OLED screen, not only in size but in quality, is something that people are very excited about. The two cameras give you the augmented reality and the ability to bring the real world into play. Obviously the Wi-Fi and 3G connectivity, and then the front and back touch is something that gives you a whole new world of gaming elements that the development community is just drooling over.
Very exciting. We also heard about a lot of new titles and a lot of titles in the 3D space. That's obviously a growing niche for Sony. Tell us about that.
Well, I mean, we're incredibly excited about 3D, and as we said, you know, we're all in when it comes to 3D, and there's certainly been some skeptics out there, but those were the same skeptics when it was HD and really probably back to the color TV. But I think, you know, you see technology marches forward, and when you get affordability and you combine that with great content, that's when a format really takes off. And we think with our 24-inch 3D monitor and all the components that are going to come with it, including a great 3D game for $499, combined with, you know, the incredible 100 3D games that'll be out by the end of this year, will really make it a must-have item. And the other thing that we clearly want to remind people, while it's a gaming heritage, you know, 3D is great for watching movies and TV content, and you may not watch the news in 3D, but it's great for gaming.
Or not yet, at least.
Not yet, not yet.
Did you say 100 3D titles by the end of the year?
100 by the end of the year.
That's good to know.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And you brought it up first, the skeleton. We got to talk about that.
Yeah.
What was the decision to address that, like in the first 2 minutes maybe of the presser?
Yeah, I think it was something that people were wondering about, and quite frankly, as I said in the press conference, I was looking forward to addressing consumers for the first time, and I meant every word I said. They are the lifeblood of the company, and without them we have no brand. So I definitely felt their pain, the company felt their pain, and we realized how passionate they are about gaming when you have some of that experience taken away from them. But the good news is we're back, we're more secure than we've ever been, and the consumer means more to us than they ever have. So we really appreciate, you know, in good times when the consumers are with you, it feels great, but when you struggle a little bit and they're still with you, that really means a lot.
More secure than ever before. Is there, I mean, can we guarantee that no more personal information will be leaked?
Well, I think we're extremely confident that we're in a better position than we've ever been at before, but if you look at what's going on in the world right now, whether it's defense contractors, state offices, TV stations, I mean, hacking right now is becoming a major problem across all facets. So I think we're confident that we're much more secure than we were before, but there are very few guarantees in life.
Do you know who these hackers were? Have you guys found that out?
No, not at this point. Not at this point.
And what about the PlayStation usage in Asia, about getting that back online in Hong Kong and Tokyo?
Well, I think the thing that's amazing when you look at anything that requires a service to get back to speed, you realize how many countries you're in and how complex the whole process is. And we're very close with the Asian markets, but we're pleased that the vast majority of the network gaming community is back 100%, and we hope to be 100% worldwide in short order.
And tell us a little bit about the compensation that was given to the users.
Well, they've got an opportunity to get a free month of PlayStation Plus. If they were already a PlayStation Plus subscriber, they've got 2 more months added to their subscription. They've got a group of games to choose from, depending on whether they were a PlayStation Portable consumer or a PlayStation 3 consumer, that we're giving them free of charge. And we're also providing them with some security and protection that's going to benefit them really through all their personal information. So we're hoping hoping that that they appreciate that as a small token of our appreciation for what they went through.
No, it's like the credit score stuff and
Exactly.
the credit. Yeah. Okay. Why Sony? Why do you think this happened to you guys?
I could think you could say why insert name. You know, it could happen to your station. You know, I hope it doesn't for your sake, but I think everybody is vulnerable to their information, at least being attacked. And you know, you just hope and pray that that it doesn't happen to you, or if it did happen, that it doesn't happen again.
So E3 coming when it did, 6 weeks or so after the attack. Good time and bad time. Good time to turn over a new leaf, look toward the second half of the year. Hopefully clear the air a little bit for you guys.
Well, E3 is the Super Bowl for this industry, and if you ever had a parade of good news to chart out, this would be the time. So I don't think there's a lot of people out there right now that are focused on anything but all the great content we just announced. And the thing that we don't want lost on people, it is a 3D gaming monitor first and foremost, but it is also a great way to watch your favorite TV programming, to watch Blu-ray movies in 3D or high definition. So virtually everything you can do with a 3D TV, other than having a tuner built in, but there aren't too many rabbit ears on top of houses anymore, and you know, those consumers probably aren't the best early adopters for HD and 3D. So virtually anybody who's got a cable signal or a satellite TV signal will be able to watch their favorite programming in high def or in 3D. So we're excited to bring that opportunity for them for, you know, $499, and I think if you go out to your local retail store, you'll realize that that's one heck of a bargain for a 3D monitor.
Yeah, you mentioned dorm rooms, you know, workout rooms. That's a perfect space for that size and, you know, the capabilities, the versatility.
Exactly, and that's the key. I think a lot of people make a purchase and they say, oh, I've got to go out and buy an HDMI cable, and of course I got to buy a game for it, and oh, I need 3D glasses. And the beauty is, for $499, you're just not getting the monitor. You're getting really everything you need to enjoy 3D right out of the box, assuming you have a PlayStation 3.
And when is that available?
It'll be available in the fall. We haven't announced a specific date yet.
Christmas gifts.
Oh,
Perfect,
for sure.
perfect timing.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, thank you very
My
much.
pleasure.
We appreciate the time.